And welcome back to another turn of the Medieval 2 Total War Custom Campaigns mod, Iberia campaign. Right, so let us get into this and we shall see what was going on in the last turn. We seem to have a new general, Zahra, or betrothed to Zathra, should I say. He's not a bad general actually. Knight fighter, generally loyal, fair fighter, and religious. So he's got quite nice loyalty, and he's a knight fighter. Which means he can fight battles at night, which is always nice. Yep, so we'll go for him. Message from France. How goes the war down south? It's going great considering nothing's really happening. That's always fancy. It looks like we've got a fleet from Apollo moving down. We'll have to sort that. At the moment, France is top in all the leaderboards. We've got marriage, and Farage feels appreciated. Where's he? I'm glad he feels appreciated just standing here. Right, so we need to move down to support Cadiz. I don't think he's got any artillery in here, but we can always double check. Let's leave this spy up north. Yeah, it really has emptied his settlements a little bit. There's very little left in them. And then we need to maybe upgrade this spy a little bit. Get some more skills. So he's a nice little 5-star spy now. So he's quite skilled. So he can move down there. Move my main army into the fort, just to watch over this area. I want to be sure that I can reach Cadiz if things happen, which they probably will. Oh, I could do with a general there actually. So let's. This guy can go for stick this guy in the fort, and then he can eventually go to Cordoba. He can be the general in Cordoba. So we'll just move through here to get to Toledo. I think we'll just put our inmans just outside of Toledo's range. We don't want him to realise that we're actually going for Toledo until it is too late. And this was a really bad idea, actually, moving this way due to these rebel armies. I should have probably gone that way. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to reload and reevaluate the direction my general is currently going. Due to those rebel armies blocking that route, I'm going to have to go the other way, which is a shame because it's a slightly longer way, but to avoid those rebels is a good idea. So let's re-evaluate the situation. So we accept him, blah blah, doing all these. So need to get him in there, because he's going to be protecting Cadiz. Now he was going up to Cordoba. Use my spy just get some trait increases. You got both of those again, so he should be a 5-star or 5 intrigue spy. This spy was going up just to scout out Apollo's lands further. Get those guys in Tangiers. And then we need this army to go this way. And then just get my in-mans in. Get my spy up to Toledo again. Let's build in right, so we've now got 2 spies in here. I could do with one of them in Cadiz, just in case Apollo has a spy. No, he doesn't have a spy in this army, so he can't open the gates himself, but it's always good to have spies in settlements just in case such things were to happen. These 2 camel spearmen are quite nice. Got to check my finances. My finances aren't too bad. I really don't want to build any more troops than I've already got, except maybe over here. Yep, that should be fine. Merchant was going to this gold resource. Yeah, it brings me more in than the iron mines do. Ooh, it can give you better walls to protect against the madness which is Apollo. Oops. There we are. So I don't think I'll need a general for this. I think I'll be fine with what I've got just to move down this way with these forces. So I've got a couple here, a couple of units building there, and then I've got whatever I've got in Tangiers, which isn't a lot actually. Melite, should I say. I'll leave that. It's not. I'm not sure what I want to do. An archer and a cavalry, that will do there. So I'll have 3 units of cav, unit of spearmen, unit of archers, so I need yeah, 2 units of spearmen. I could do with some spearmen from over here as well, but they're currently watching over Apollo. Right, my fleet can arrive there, so that's gonna be so I can catch Apollo there. So I can get some mercenaries if I need to, but currently I just need to get my army up to Toledo. Right. I think we're not doing too bad. I've got this army here, this big army here that I need to do something with eventually. Well, it's not too good, but we'll send it somewhere. Tell you what you can do. You can build a watchtower. Because I've not had vision up here for a while, so yeah, having a watchtower there is a good idea just to keep an eye on these passages. So I need another unit here. Or she could build more Berber spearmen. I probably need a drill square here, but I think we can leave that for now. In fact, we're not going to be making too much money. In fact, we're going to be in the minuses. I think that is due to having too much stuff. Might be related to us moving some troops and just spending too much on infantry and things, and these walls as well. I'm hoping it'll kind of fix itself anyway. It's not a bad situation to be in, so we'll just yeah, it's not too drastic yet. We'll see where it leads us. Overall rankings, obviously Swissman is top. You know, he's actually doing really well for you know, in the north, so that's good. We are second, and then Apollo's down here with Nesbase all the way down here. Militarily, yeah, Swissman still top militarily. We are a good second. We have quite a considerable force over Apollo, and Nesbase is increasing a little bit, but yeah, his military has been shattered by Swissman, so he is on the back foot a little bit. Production, Swissman seems to be leveling out a little bit here after his massive increase. I don't know how he's probably managed that because he's had so many settlements. He's taken so many settlements. It's kind of making up for his military spending. Ours as well, you know, we've not really been building or losing any over the past few turns, so you know, we've just been on a steady line. Nesbase seems to be leveling out a little bit down here, and I think Apollo is just a straight line across here, so somewhere. So he's not doing too bad production wise either. Territorial, yeah, Swissman stopped invading Spain and has sort of leveled out. Again, Spain stopped losing settlements, so he's leveled out a little bit, and we've not taken any for a while, so we're not doing too. Yeah, we're not increasing that much. Money spending. Apollo seems to have spent quite a lot of money during his turns. Obviously, all this military spending's you're doing something. We are not doing too bad in our financials. Swissman and Nesbase just maintaining some things. Nesbase all the way down here at 1800, and Swissman up here sort of into the 3000s, 4000s. And population no one really cares about, but you know, we're all kind of increasing a little bit, so that's something to look forward to. The family tree, lots of people. I need to who do I have this guy? Tangiers. Okay. Looks like he's gonna be defending against Apollo. That'd be interesting to see. Right. I think that's pretty much all I need to do. Yeah, there's nothing else I've forgotten, I don't think. So we're going to plan our invasion down here. As soon as we get these few troops, we can send them on a ship down here. Group them here and start taking these rebel settlements that I've completely forgotten about. We're just waiting for Apollo's invasion here. He'll probably land here where we're at Cadiz. That's not too bad because we've also got a strike force here, and that will hopefully be able to defeat him. We've also got armies in Tangiers just to watch out for Apollo if he lands there as well. And we're currently moving up with Kazim, our 6-star general, who's going to move up to Toledo and attack these poor peasant archers. It's not a bad settlement. It's got the knight stables, which will give us decent cav. I'm not too sure about the muster hall. We'll need better troops, I think, better spearmen. And the boyer will give us at least some archer capability, or javelins. I think he gives us javelins before archers, which is annoying, but hey ho. And then the dirt roads, yeah, just the standard economic buildings. So it's not built too much in there, but that knight stables will certainly help. Right, I think that's everything. So I shall end the turn. Someone's moving. I don't know who's planning movements, and that we shall save the. There we are. Save the game in Portugal's name. Save, and we shall send Apollo the turn via email. I don't know which email he has now. He's recently changed his email, but I'll ask him and we can send that over. So that was turn number 22. Check out Apollo's turn 22 and see his invasion of our lands. It should be quite interesting. Certainly we've got the troops to defend the lands, but it depends where he attacks. If he attacks from Marrakesh, we'll struggle. If he attacks for Cadiz, we should be okay, and if he attacks for Tangiers, we might struggle as well, because I'll need to move forces down that way. It all depends on whether he sets up a fort or whether he allows his men just to fight me as the AI. I can generally beat the AI on the open field, but yeah, if he uses his infantry well, if he uses his forts well, he can actually stop me from doing that. And as always, check out the other players' turns, see what's going on in the north, because there's always stuff going on up there with Swissman and Nesbase. So thank you very much for watching this turn, and I shall see you all in turn number 23.